All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakah Kodash, Barakatah. Give honor to your apostles and elders, a great millstone. To all I can cross the globe, put you in the word of truth and sincerity. You want to say Shalom. You know, the Spirit just gave me this another precept for my last little video. You know, and the water, Matt, because this happens to me a lot, and I'm sure having other brothers, you do a lesson. And the Lord give you extra precepts, and you just like, well, you know, I could have put this in there, but nah, the Spirit's still hot, you know? Spirit's still hot. The Lord willing, man, you know, the Spirit's still hot, you know what I mean, the Spirit, you know, but just laying back off the last video, man, about those crowns, the incorruptible crown of these trophies and these Grammys and these awards that Jacob received, that's for consolation, all right? But we brought out that with the First Corinthians, that we're running to obtain incorruptible crown. You know, so we're desiring crowns and thrones and scepters. You know, you desire wisdom. But wisdom is actually following the Lord. All right, being that chosen vessel. All right, to Yahweh Shemi Shai. All right. I want to get 2 Ezra 2:38. I'm gonna go down. So rise up and stand. Behold, this is Salakia. Arise up and stand. Behold, the number of those that be sealed is the feast of the Lord. All right. That sealed is going to be those that are exempt. All right. They put a mark upon those that side. Let me see. Oh man, I'm scared it's gonna. Let me see if we'll do it. Move, come on now. I said the brother should do this in his video, so I'm gonna start doing it in mine more. You know, we all should be doing this. All right, because that elect, what the scripture says. Hold on, I want to get that scripture again. Those that are sealed are gonna have that mark. You know, Ezekiel 9:4, and Yahweh said to him, "Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof." Man, all right. When you go in that word mark, it's the wa. All right. It says the mark is a sign of exemption from judgment, a desire mark. All right. So those that are sealed are going to have an exemption from judgment. All right, the Lord said he has care for his elect. Verse 32, it says, which are departed from the shadow of the world and have received glorious garments of the Lord. All right, you get a precept for that. The Lord said he took us out of the world, right? Wow. All right. I think it is in the gospel though. I could also use another one. Let me see though. Dang, man. It took him. I don't think it took him. So, nope. All right, I'm gonna use this one through the Spirit. The Lord said, "This is the brand plucked out the fire." Zechariah 3:1, and he showed me Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of Yahweh, and Satan standing at his right hand to resist him. And Yahweh said unto Satan, "The Lord rebuke thee, O Satan, even Yahweh that have chosen Jerusalem rebuke thee, that is not this a brand plucked out of the fire." All right? That's Israel, but hey, the elect are being plucked out of the fire right now. All right? Come on, pause. I have a terrible memory, so this is what works for me, through the Spirit. Here we go, 2 Ezra 2, and we started up, right? Right. It says 30 39. So which are departed from the shadow of the world and received glorious garments of the Lord. Right. He said, flee ye, all right, out of the midst of her. So we won't receive none of her plagues. The one thing that the elect are, they're gonna be separate. All right, they're gonna be separate from the world. They're gonna be out there pushing the word and doing the work. Or they're gonna be calling and praying, all right, fighting, all right, for those seats on those chariots, man. Those glorious garments is just wisdom. Let me see. Let's see. Might be combining two scriptures. Right. Yep, this is Revelation 7 and 9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and peoples and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands, and cried with a loud voice, saying, "Salvation to our power, which sits upon the throne, and to the Lamb." All right, and the angels, okay, is that the one? Right, it's the elect. That's that great multitude. I had to make sure I wasn't confusing myself. All right? So the elect will be clothed in white robes, man. Or that garment. You can't get in with without a garment. It says, damn. You get in. Wow. Oh, yeah. Right? It says, Matthew 22, 22 and 11. Start at 10. So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good. And the wedding was furnished with guests, right, man? That's what we're doing, casting that net. All right. And then sometimes in that net, you're going to get fish that can't be eaten. You're going to get those dirty or those evil figs. And this is part of the process, man. All right. And it said, when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment. And he said unto him, "Friend, how camest thou hither not having a wedding garment?" And he was speechless. Then said the king to the servants, well, that's the point. All right, hey, you're not gonna be able to get in without the garment. The garment is just wisdom, man. Let me see, but I don't think I'll be able to look for it yesterday. There's Exodus 28:3, and thou shalt speak unto all that are wise hearted, whom I have filled with the spirit of wisdom. All right, those who are wise hearted are the elect, that they make Aaron's garment to consecrate him, they may minister unto me. All right, so that's the spirit. Okay, spirit of wisdom. All right, so wisdom and spirit, the spirit of wisdom, oil, beard. All right, the spirit also wisdom. Man, hold on. Aaron's beard. Says it is. Let's see. Psalm 132. What's time I got? Psalm 133:1. It said, "Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity." We love